we just have to honor what is actually, well, actually all the times we just have to honor ourselves and ask like, what actually is me, one, being resourced enough to deal with this in a way that actually honors the relationship, but also honors the well-being of your whole self. Like you are included in that circle of well-being. So there's no abandonment of you, your needs, your well-being, your nervous system in that exchange or relational dynamic. So a big piece with boundaries is often when we are in relational dynamics, we are operating from a response mode. So it's like things are coming at us and it's like, am I a yes to this? Am I a no to this? Like, how do I feel about this? And it's like, we're constantly just going off of whatever's being presented. And what I want to offer us an opportunity to expand a little bit further past the edges of like just living in response mode is asking ourselves, what do we really want? Because as uncomfortable and vulnerable as it is to enter into the realm of vision and creation, it's essential to living a fulfilling life. Like, I'll give you an example. This is a simple one and a basic one, but like a year ago, Mark and I were on vacation, and I remember just every night the cell phone was just like right there, like in the bed at night. And oh man, the narratives that were coming up in my mind were like, he doesn't care about me. I deserve more than this. I deserve presents. Like he's not in his like all of this stuff. Meanwhile, Mark has no clue what's happening internally. He has no clue that I desire more connection, more presence, more conversation, more intimacy pre-bedtime at this point in juncture in our relational journey. And so I energetically withdraw because I'm just like so angry that this keeps happening. And instead of actually communicating, I shut down and I collapse into like, like poor me, like that somebody doesn't care enough to ask me questions, like, just all the narratives. And I had to, like, at one point, and luckily there was enough space for me and my nervous system in that moment, because my nervous system wanted to just spin out on that loop and that story of like, this is just how it is. This is just how it's going to be. Get over it. Like withdraw, protect yourself, go source that intimacy somewhere else. And I had to sit with that and be like, okay, what are you really committed to? Are you committed to the pain of playing out this story and closing your heart and living in this dynamic? Or are you committed to love, to intimacy, to opening, to vulnerability? And I immediately went into like, okay, well, what do I actually really want? And it was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to create something in my head. So what I really want is for us, before we go to bed, have like a check-in question. Like, what was the highlight of your day? What are you grateful for? Something like that. And then we can complete our day and then go along our merry way. And if you want to bring your phone out, cool. But it didn't happen as smoothly as I'm telling the story now, because there was like Mark jumping in like, something's wrong. And I was like, no, nothing's wrong. And it's like, like we're either going to play in this loop of like, I'm fine, everything's good, or we're actually going to get to the root of it.